Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Waha, Rakah, Kwadash. This lesson is going to be about what is love, basically. Because Christians have a misunderstanding of that word love. You know, they just think it's that warm, fuzzy feeling that you get. But in actuality, it's actions. Well, I'm going to get it. I'm going to start with 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. You know, so that right there is plain, you know. To love is keeping the commandments. You know, so I mean, if you put that into context of, you know, love your neighbor as yourself, it's you know, make sure that your neighbor's keeping the commandments, you know. and you know, loving yourself, you know, you got to make sure that you're keeping the commandments too. You know, you don't want to be called a hypocrite. So I'm gonna go to 2 Corinthians 12, verse 15. And I will very gladly spend and be spent for you, though the more abundantly I love you, the less I be loved. You know, because like the prophets of the Lord, you know, we're showing love when we go out there and rebuke you, you Israelites, you know, because we're trying to get you to get right. But I mean, we know that not all of you are gonna get right, you know. But then when we show you that love, that like, hey, you better get right before the Lord comes. So start keeping the commandments. Like, put down that pork. You know, grow out your beard. You know, stop committing adultery, and this, that, and the third. You know, it's because, you know, we have love for our people. We don't want to see our people go off, and we don't want to be under the curses anymore. Alright? Because, you know, real soon, Jacob's trouble is coming. You don't want to be caught in that wickedness, in that evil time, doing the wrong thing. You know? Like, continually ask yourself, like, is this what you want to be doing when Yahushua comes back? You know, do you want to be, you know, given in mirth, or do you want to be, you know, serving the Lord? I'm going to jump to Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. You know, so it's taking that same definitions of keeping the commandments, provoke unto love and to good works. You know, love and to do good works is the same thing. Keeping the commandments. You know, edifying the sheep. Those are the good works. You know, and that word provoke means to irritate. You know, like like annoy you until you start doing it. You know, that's also what Paul meant by when he says the more abundantly I love, the less I be loved. Is because we're annoying when we say, hey, you know, do the right thing. You know, it's like when, you know, your parents would tell you to do chores. Say, hey, take out the trash. Like, you know, the flesh is like being weak and like lazy, not wanting to do that. But, you know, like, you know, they continually ask you to do something until you did it, because it was annoying. That's how you got to be with your brother and with yourself. You know, you got to bully yourself in this thing sometimes too. You know, and part of like bullying yourself is fasting. You know, it's putting your flesh in subjection. not giving the flesh what it wants all the damn time. But you got to keep a balance. Don't be over righteous. Because it's impossible to keep all the commandments, but we're under grace. But we're under grace, but you shouldn't abuse that grace. Verse 25, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much more as ye the day approaching, and so much more as ye see the day approaching. So as that day approaching, you got to keep your brothers in check. You got to keep yourself in check. You should expect your brothers to keep you in check. I'm gonna go to Proverbs. This video was inspired because in my theology class, our teacher gave us a handout about love and like the Catholic teaching of love. And some of it was on point, because it broke down the word love, because we have like multiple definitions for that word love, and people like to go with their own definition. They like to create their own definitions, which is stupid. But basically that word love in the New Testament is agape, which is like works. It doesn't necessarily mean like charity. It means charity, to give. But that doesn't mean to give. Like charity means like works. Like sacrifice, basically. And there are like other words, like eros was like sexual love. Storge was like or storge or something. STORGE means like affectionate, like that lovey-dovey kind of stuff. Just freely giving kind of thing. That puppy love, like when you see young couples or something. But that's not what love is all about. But love can be tough. Most of the time it is. This is Proverbs chapter 27, verse 5. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Verse 6, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Because a friend is going to, slap you upside the head whenever you're going off. Saying, what the hell are you doing? Get right. You shouldn't be doing this. But kisses of a kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Because what did Judas do? He betrayed Yahushua with a kiss. Jumping down to verse 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Like I like to use this example. If you got a sparring partner, you're gonna want him to like expose you, basically. When I was wrestling, like if you left a limb open, your sparring partner's job to take advantage of that. Grab that shit and throw you off your feet and make you bust your ass. Put you in the worst pin move that he can, so you won't make that mistake again. Because you rather get your ass beat by your friend, by your sparring partner, than lose in competition. Same thing with this truth. You want to be chastened by the Most High's prophets, so that way you don't have to be chastened by Yahushua himself when he comes back. which is going to happen to 2/3 because they don't want to get right now. It's going to take those nuclear missiles to purge their spirit. And I'm going to jump to John chapter 14 and 15. It says, if ye love me, keep my commandments. That's simple, man. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. So if you love the Lord, you'd keep his commandments. It's simple. And that's pleasing in the Most High's eyes. Because that's how you show your faith, which is given to you by him. And his commandments weren't given, weren't done away with. Because like the New Testament Christians like to say, the Old Testament laws were done away with. But no, you gotta keep doing those things. Because even Yahushua himself, I'll get it. This is Matthew 5, verse 17. And it reads, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one little or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. That's plain. And he says that the heavens and the earth shall abide forever. Forever and ever. Forever, ever? But yeah, that's what it's saying, man. Like, these like the prophets, he didn't cast away his promises that were given to Israel. The Old Testament laws weren't destroyed. He came to fulfill those prophecies and to make that law just. That's it. Keep your brothers in check and keep yourself in check. Shalom.